solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy. What we asked for. Keep it up. Super job so far, we're getting great data. Stay focused. What we asked for. Keep it up. Behind, their best lap time is a 1:12.1. They're in second, their best lap time is a 1:12.1. Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused. test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Felipe is behind you. Their best lap time is a 1:11.8. There's only one lap of fuel remaining. Felipe behind. Their best lap time is a 1:11.8. Come in this lap, please. Box this lap. When driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line. Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap. Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps. Sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat. excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers. Right, come in at the end of this lap. Box this lap, please. Box this lap. They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. The owner-driver, Verstappen and Felipe Massa. What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Who would you say is your biggest rival at the moment?
Let's talk about another team. How do you feel they did today? Great. Well, that's everything.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. The owner-driver, Bottas, and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main...
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
This is it then, race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. Not long to go before our drivers hurtle off the line and into the first turn, the Niki Lauda curve, as it was renamed in 2019 in memory of one of Formula One's most beloved figures. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. It's the owner-driver in pole position then, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Sainz, Sergio Perez and Verstappen, Norris, Ocon, Massa and Daniel Ricciardo, Vettel, Bottas. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, Pierre Gasly and Lundgaard, Stroll, Russell, Yuki Tsunoda and Antonio Giovinazzi, Latifi, Joe, Eilert and Nikita Mazepin. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish. Sat in P2, Hamilton is ahead of you, Leclerc behind, pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now, 5 laps till the end. Behind is 2.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 8th. minus is 5.1 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 4 laps remaining. We're leading our teammate by 10.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 8th. The time last lap was a 1:17.8. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. The drivers we're fighting here are Hamilton and Leclerc. Position, front of the pack, Hamilton behind. Okay, the gap behind is 14.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. This is your final lap of the race. Gap to teammate behind is 20.8 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 8th. The time last lap was a 1:11.6. Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap. That's number 6. Congratulations on a well-deserved winning streak.
That's it then for another spectacular Grand Prix here at Austria. And a truly magnificent drive to hang on and take the win. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
Here comes your top 3 making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One. Our current championship leader dominated the track, securing a win and further increasing their advantage. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Nikita Mazepin gets my vote today.
Let's move on to the constructors. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing. How do you think this team will be feeling after that result? Appreciate your time.